Hello everyone, Treecks here and welcome back to Spyro the Dragon. And this is going to be part 14. And Spyro is all ready, it looks like, to move on to the next world. The balloon guy is all ready for us. And all we have to do is talk to him and we can move on to Gnasty Gnorc's world. Or aren't we missing something? I can remember clearing the Dreamweaver's world last time, but I actually don't remember also beating the boss. Don't worry, I did not forget. First, we're going to take care of the boss of the Dreamweaver's world. A guy called Jacques. And he's pretty much the king of the fools. And I'm also a fool because my rush into the stage apparently did not work out too well. But we are carrying 10,000 gems. Indicating how close to the end we are. Because there's 12,000 in total, remember. Only 2,000 more we need to find. And the first couple of those we will find in here. I do love this twilight setting, by the way. Awesome atmosphere. Let's go see. We have 500 gems to find, 2 dragons. That should not be too difficult. The skill point involves getting no damage once again on the boss. That is no surprise. But we also have a new, correction, 2 new types of Gnorcs. One metal wearing guy and one very large guy. And we also have these switch fools again. Let's call them switch fools. Because if you hit them, the switch automatically activates. So let's call these guys over here switch fools. But in this case we actually need to beat 2 of them. As you can see, there's also one to the right over here. That's because we're going to enter a secret area once again. And these guys are spaced apart because of that reason. So let's go do what I just told. Hit this guy, also hit this guy. Then this platform will go up. But because of us also hitting that second one, the next platform over here is actually down. So we can get onto it. There we are. Normally unreachable. But the moment we're up again and standing on top of it, we can actually reach this secret ledge to the west over here. And also touch the statue of Unika.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Take care.
Getting a dragon is fun and everything, but there's also more things we need to do here. In fact, achievement can also be reached over here, in this part. This section over here, to be precise. Let's go hit you. Be sure. Yeah, that's for that part, so we don't need you for this part over here. There's 4 of these Gnorcs actually standing around in a semi-circle. And we need to hit all of them without touching the ground, I wanted to say. And that failed pretty quickly, so let's try that again. The achievement, or the trophy if you're playing the PlayStation version, but you know what I mean. That actually involves hitting all 4 of these guys without touching the ground. Need to do it in one flight. And that's easier said than done, because they actually stand on these platforms. And if you fly close to them in order to hit them, it's pretty easy to land on those platforms yourself. So this is indeed what you need to do. Kill all 4 of them in one flight. Rare achievement, Jacques-tacular. Defeat the 4 nightmare beasts in one glide. And for some reason that's a rare achievement, as you can see. I didn't think it was that difficult to do, but still. Also took me 2 tries, so... But no matter. And that is something we don't have to talk about any longer. Next up, this part. Need to be quick about this, because obviously that guy's not going to stay asleep for forever. There we are. Use this higher ledge in order to reach the final part of this secret area. Perfect. 15 gems to collect here. And with that, we are done at this part. So we can kill ourselves in the lava in order to get back to the save point quickly. Or we can simply just use this whirlwind in order to get back to the platform. And then jump from this one back to this one. And that way we won't waste a life. We've already wasted enough lives in this run. I died once, and that is indeed wasting enough lives. One is more than enough. So, it seems we are done. At last. Now, let's go to continuation. The pathway to the right of the start. You don't have to care about the fools here. And I'm pretty sure I pressed B, so not sure why I didn't flame you. There we go. Apparently today is the day of the second tries. Getting the achievement, second try. Defeating this nightmare beast by flaming him, second try. Go me. Let's go hit you, after getting the gems of course. Race to the platform. No you don't. Not forget about the gems on the ground. Pretty sure that's actually something I did the first time I played this level. Immediately went onto the platforms over here and just never came back for these gems. Only to find out at the end I missed a couple. Or indeed these ones for some silly reason. Oh, we have a locked chest over here. That's interesting. So apparently there's a key to find. And I think I know where it is. In this area over here. Well, we do get a lot of one-ups in this stage. 60 in total already. I don't think I'm going to game over anytime soon. Ooh, awesome! That's one way to get these gems in one jump. Yeah, that's indeed where we need to go. That cave over there. That should be where the key is. Let's get the gems on this small little platform first. Yeah, thank you. Let's go charge. And now let's go take care of both of these fools. As you can see, there's two pillars here. Both of them actually need to rise in order to get in that cave over there. And nice job, Spyro. You're standing in mid-air. Awesome. Always like fun little glitches like those. Shows off that programming in these games is not per se easy. We always take it for granted, all the programming in the computer games. But it's definitely not easy to do. Therefore sometimes small little mistakes like those can happen. But we can entertain ourselves with those. That's the kind of guys we are, aren't we? Now, the key in hand, it's not that difficult to find out what we need to do with it. The chest is not per se very well hidden. And that should be everything in the main room. So let's go meet up with the boss finally. Yeah, here he is. The king of the fools. Let's get ourselves a little bit of a hint first. This one given by Revilo.
Any advice before this battle?
Advice? A wise dragon once told me aim high in life, but watch out for flying boxes.
Huh?
Yeah, if you've never faced this guy before, that is kind of vague, I know. But it is true, we actually need to aim high in order to hit him in the face. And indeed, we also need to watch out for flying boxes, because he obviously throws stuff at us. He's of course not going to make it easy for us to hit him. The best way to deal with him is just make sure you don't get hit by the boxes by moving after he throws. And only go in for a punch the moment the box has just flown in. Like this. Make him throw and then go in for a flame. That's pretty much the best way to take care of him. Let him throw and then go. Same deal. Let him throw and then burn. Throw and burn. The way to actually take care of Jacques without getting hit. Of course, beating him is not per se difficult, but we're also going for the skill point after all, so need to make sure he does not hit us. Throw and burn. Skill point acquired. We get 100 gems for killing him. 4 magenta gems. And also a couple of magenta gems lying around here on the final platform, making 500. 100% level complete. And it took me 10 minutes, so indeed, it was a good bet in the last episode to actually not do it in that episode. That would have made the previous episode around 28 minutes. Give or take. Yeah, I did remember this one was a little bit of a longer stage, despite the boss stages normally being somewhat short. This one, no. This one has the length of a normal stage, and therefore I did not dare put it in the previous episode. This was already enough to put us halfway through this episode. Let's go check out the next world, which is indeed going to be the final one. So be prepared for Gnasty Gnorc.
Well done, Spyro. I hope you know what lies in store for you. Gnasty's world is not the friendliest place you'll ever find. Are you ready to go?
Let's go. Oh, that's the second option.
Need a lift?
In that case, let's select it like this. My apologies. But it does not matter. We're still heading towards Gnasty's world. Hub world number 6. And therefore, the final one. Apparently not one of the friendliest places. But we are going here no matter what. The final boss is here and the end of the game. We should be able to do at least one more stage in this video. Reaching 12 minutes. We have arrived. Gnasty's world. Looks relatively small. There's still gems for us to get, so let's get cracking. No, shut up. I want to stay here. I just want to get these gems. There's also a couple of ones behind the dragon statue. Well, and that's it already. Small world. There is a stage over here. But it seems to be the only one. Interesting. Let's go see what the deal is here by talking to Delbin. Wait, Delbin again?
Hey, didn't I already free you?
You're in Gnasty's world now, Spyro. And you are the dragon that must defeat him.
Bring him on. I'm ready.
Reach the exit in each of Gnasty's lands. Then you can challenge the Gnorc himself.
It seems Delbin was able to actually let himself get turned into a statue twice in this game. But it seems in order to reach Gnasty Gnorc, we first need to beat all of his stages one by one. Unlike the previous worlds, in this world we actually need to beat the stage before the next one even unlocks. So there's no grinding in other worlds beforehand and immediately go to the boss. Something that was technically possible in the earlier worlds, and that is no longer a thing in this final world. First we need to beat Gnorc Cove before we're even allowed to move on. Not that it matters for me, because I wanted to go for 100% anyway. We're still doing these stages and in order. For me it does not change. But if you're a speedrunner, then it will change. Barrel rolling, eh? A little bit of Donkey Kong just entered Spyro the Dragon. But I've played Donkey Kong myself as well. Also a game I own, so I should know how barrel rolling works. Bam! The steel kegs can actually be used in order to kill other enemies as well. They're not exclusively used by the Gnorcs. You can also use them, as you can see. Ooh, but there's also TNT barrels here. That's also a thing. But these you need to be careful. If you hit them, they will explode. So make sure you're never too close to them the moment you start igniting them. Oh, there's also rats running around in the stage, as you can see. But I don't need any fodder. I'm full health. I'm going to leave the rats alone. And mind the tone in that. More on that later. The Gnorcs also hold TNT barrels occasionally, as you can see. We can actually use them in order to get rid of their armor, and then we can kill them. Because remember, they are big, so just normally charging them won't do anything. Getting rid of their armor is something we need to do first. If they're holding TNT barrels like this, that can be pretty easy. So let's flame the barrel. And then bam, buy armor, and buy Gnorc. Oh, interesting enemies. This guy's just throwing around regular barrels. Let's see if we have everything down here. Because we obviously want to go up top in order to continue. First we need to make sure we have all of the gems here. It seems we do. So, let's go climb this ramp. Jump over the barrels like a good Jumpman Mario would do. Jumpman Spyro. Master of the Donkey Kong arcade. There's also dragons in stages. Of course, we're still not done with those. So after some gem hunting, it's time to free Lateef. Also, again.
Keep up the good work, Spyro. I expect Gnasty's really starting to worry about you.
I'd be shaking in my Gnorc boots if I were him.
Yeah. So far, Spyro is getting closer and closer to Gnasty Gnorc, so he's probably feeling a little bit shaky already. Let's go jump. And bam. No, just a single yellow gem. But we also need to pick those up, so... Even if we miss a single red gem, it won't count as 100%. Oh, let's go leave the reds alone. Even though I'm not full health now, I'm still not going to kill them. I don't think it's that hard to guess why I'm keeping them alive. But I'll still try to keep it a secret. Be careful, because we need to get rid of this chest, which is also red I don't want to kill. TNT barrel. The dude standing on top of it. Oh, I'm actually surprised I didn't hit the TNT barrel. Apparently that's possible. Another reinforced chest. So for this one we... Oh yeah, we need to make use of that steel keg up there. So we're going back for this later. The moment we reach the higher ledges over there. Also plenty of Gnorcs we can punch with our barrels. Here's another ledge with barrels incoming, so be careful. Now let's go climb it. And get rid of you, you stupid Donkey Kong wannabe. Oh yeah, here's the steel keg we saw earlier. Once again, be careful, because there's also red running around in this platform. Go. Oh. Okay, the red's still alive. Got worried for a moment. I don't mind getting hit myself, but trying to keep the reds alive, that worries me a little bit more. If I happen to die myself, it does not matter a whole lot, because I have my save points, so for that it does not matter a whole lot. But my pacifist red run needs to stay intact. Not afraid of you, very easily avoided. Oh, this looks interesting. A couple of guys in a row. Oh, come on. Okay, apparently it doesn't work, so let's do it a different way then. Like this. Also funny. As long as it is funny, I don't care how. That's always my philosophy in video games. Next dragon, we have Tomas.
Wow, I never thought I'd be rescued, especially by such a little dragon. What I mean is, I always believed in you, Spyro.
You gotta believe.
Yeah, what he actually meant is, if a small dragon like you is able to do such amazing things, then what kind of a loser am I? That's what you're supposed to say, Thomas. Oh man, all of these big dragons from the dragon worlds. And they're all a bunch of nobodies. It's the small little dragon Spyro that's doing all the work. These guys should be ashamed of themselves. And they probably are. Ooh, this looks interesting. Chain reaction. Thank you. This should be the last bit, so let's go make sure we don't go to the continuation path already. I'm pretty sure this is actually one of those side rooms. There's 3 ways we can go down here. One of them leads to the end portal, obviously. But we want to take that one last. Yeah, it's fine. There's a locked chest here. But don't get too worried about seeing that lock. You still don't need a key for it. Steel keg is actually more than enough to take care of it. Now let's move on to the second pathway. That one is the final one, I think. So let's go on this one next. Make sure the rats are out of the way. Don't want to hit those accidentally. That's all that's in here. Just an empty sewer. And that leaves only one more pathway to take. Of course, don't forget about the reinforced chest here. Thank you. We can actually finish off the stage. The rest of the gems should all be in here. Be careful for the jumps here. We can of course still die here. Still putting an end to our pacifist run. Comes to the father. Oh, I had both of them at the same time. Interesting. Oh, and again. I did not know you were able to do that, but apparently you can. If they're close enough together, apparently we can connect both of them at the same time. Nice to know. Yeah, here's the final gem. 100% level complete. Even though we did not get the achievement yet. And that will happen the moment we leave the stage. Because rare Chivo, Rat-tastic. Complete the Gnorc Cove without killing any rats. Yeah, that was pretty obvious, wasn't it? But no matter, we have finished another episode. The first stage in the final hub world has been taken care of, including the weird achievement. And next time we're going to take care of the other 2 stages that are in here. Like the game promised, the moment one of the stages is completed, the next one will unlock. In this case, Twilight Harbor. So see you folks for that stage next time. Let's go kill some rats, because now we're allowed to do so. So we can enter Twilight Harbor with full health next time around. Thank you all for watching. Treecks out. See you folks next time.